Alright guys, so I did not film an intro, but here I am thrifting and I'm at the first store here. I wanted to take you along with me and show you this store. It's pretty interesting. It has like a basement that's just filled with like a bunch of crap. Well, not necessarily crap. You could find some treasure. So here I'm just showing you the holiday selection. I like to look for like vintage, strange Halloween and Christmas decorations, and I didn't really find anything crazy, but I ended up finding one thing. Here I am showing you guys picture frames. Now with picture frames, I usually try and find anything that looks extremely old, preferably like the old wood or gold, real gold, which are very rare and hard to find. I think I've only ever found maybe one or two in my entire life thrifting, so I just like to make it a point to look anyways. Sometimes I find interesting things for myself to hang in my house, so it's always worth a shot to just take a look at the picture frames and paintings and things like that. I didn't find anything crazy here. Now I'm showing you guys the shoe selection. This store does get some pretty good shoes, but here's some fake Rothy's. They tend to mark things up pretty high. In a second I'll show you guys these Dansko shoes, and I couldn't believe that they wanted $21 for them, and they're really, really badly worn. They get like shipments from, I think, Zulily, I'm guessing. I'm not really sure though. Could be coming from any other stores. So they get lots of brand new shoes. So the store was packed full, like with so many shoes. I couldn't believe the amount of shoes that they had. I'm not sure what those are. A lot of them are just like fake leather. Here is where all the good shoes are. Now, as you can see, most of them are marked up very high. We're talking like $80 at a thrift store, which is crazy. I probably would have bought them for like, I don't know, maybe like 30 to 40 at most, but okay, so now I'm back in my car. Don't mind all my nasty, dusty dashboard. That's kind of gross. I wanted to show you guys what I did end up picking up from that store. As you guys could see, it's very expensive, and it's a shame. They get really good stuff there. So as I was going down into the basement, I saw a guy walk up, and his basket was filled with so many good vintage Halloween things. So it was kind of sad, but I did find these vintage Halloween lights, and they're really cool. Like, they have these little jack-o'-lantern guys there. These were $3. I don't expect to get a humongous return on these. I didn't even check comps on them. I was just like, oh, $3, vintage, and they're really cool. So I feel like they'll probably end up selling for maybe like 20 bucks, but that's alright with me. The next thing I picked up was just this brand new tag, Lowell, I think is how you pronounce it. It was brand new, and it was only $7, size large, and it's a like activewear dress, and it's long sleeve, so I figure for like the fall. And it also has pockets. This brand does decent on eBay. I probably expect to sell it for about $30. And I showed you guys footage of inside and all the shoes that they have. They had really good shoes. I know that thrift store gets a lot of good donations from like Zulily and online stores. So I only picked up 2 pairs. When I try and find shoes, I don't want to spend more than $15 on shoes unless it's something that's like crazy special. So I ended up finding these. They were $14. They're brand new, and they're super good. And they're actually a collab with Chicas Latinas, and they are like the high top, and they have distressing. I looked these up. I do expect to sell these for at least $50. And then the last thing that I got was another pair of shoes. Let's see if I can close this. Okay, So these were $15, and I'm okay spending $15. I sold a pair of used shoes by this brand for, I want to say, $45 or $50. So with these being brand new, I expect to sell them between $50, $60. Obviously, I'm going to list them a little higher and just see what happens. The brand is called Aluke, I think is how you pronounce it. This is what it looks like. These have a good resale value though. People really like these. So they're a size 7. They are they real leather? I believe they are. Yep, real leather. They're very comfortable shoes. So again, I expect to sell these between $50, $60. I'll probably list them at like $70 and see what happens. So that was it. I spent $40 and I only got 4 things. Here at my storage unit, I'm about to pull shipping, and then after that I think I'm gonna go to maybe 1 or 2 more stores, and I'll take you guys along with me. I've been wanting to do these kind of videos for a long time now, but my storage on my phone was like so full. So I will continue to do this. We'll go to another store and I'll just get as much footage as possible and then do a little bit of a car haul. So yeah. All right, we're at the last stop. The store before that I didn't get any footage, so you'll just have to wait. Here you can see the jeans. There's a lot of like expensive ones. They wanted like $30-some for those Lucky Brand ones that were just shown a little earlier. I don't like how they hang the jeans at these stores. I feel like it's kind of frustrating to try and look through it, but I went through most of the rack. I didn't really find anything, so I'm just showing you guys what's in the stores in my area. Mostly crap. There's really nothing special here today. Lots of Old Navy, some Levi's. Those were cute, but not for $7. Maybe if I was at the bins, I probably would have picked them up, honestly. And then here are just some expensive shoes, $25. Those Ralph Lauren, also $25. And then these ones are actually little kids, Doc Martens, and they wanted $18 for them, which I think is a little unreal. Sweaters I looked through, I didn't find anything crazy that stuck out to me. I'm just showing you guys, like, you know, the typical thrift with me. Look what is on the racks. Old Navy. I don't know if you guys have the same issues. Like, is your thrift stores filled with so much Old Navy? I gave up on the women's and then I went over to the men's section. So I'm just showing you guys like men's button-down shirts, which I like to look through. I usually only grab men's stuff at the bins, but recently I've been going to regular thrift stores more often than the bins, and I wanted to try my luck out in the men's section at regular thrift stores and see if I could find anything that's high quality and worth me picking up to flip and sell on eBay. I know some people sell menswear on Poshmark, but I have better luck on eBay selling the men's stuff compared to Posh. So here you can just see just regular, you know, Craft & Barrel, Ralph Lauren. I was trying to look out for things that I didn't know the brand. That one I didn't know the brand, but I didn't look it up because I had armpit stains. But the rest of it is just mostly like Calvin Klein, LL Bean. We have a lot of outdoor wear in my area. Alright, so I did my shipping and then I went to one store, but I didn't get any footage in that store because it was just way too crowded. I couldn't really like film when I was in there. So I'll show you the 2 things that I got. First thing are these Sorel boots, and they just look like this. So they have like the leopard print over here, and I paid $9 for them. As you guys can tell, my thrift stores are very expensive. It's very rare that I could ever find a pair of shoes under $7, I would say. And then I only got one other thing, and I picked it up only because it was half off, but it's a bodysuit and it's brand new with tags by the way, which is sold at Revolve. So just a pink bodysuit. If you hear cars and stuff, I'm actually in the parking lot of my post office because I need to run in there and drop off my packages, and then I can finally go home and get to listing. And then the footage that I just showed earlier is from this store. I only actually got a couple things. I was in there for so long. They had no air conditioning, so I was dying. So I finally gave in and went to the checkout. First thing up, I actually showed footage of me going through the men's section. I had better luck in the men's compared to women's. I picked up these J. Crew jeans. They're size 30, 32, so a little smaller, but they were $4, and I've been selling a lot of men's stuff on eBay. So like men's jeans, if they're like designer, such as like J. Crew and Vince, Adriano Goldschmied, those usually sell anywhere from like $30 to $40 for me. And then I picked up this J. Jill. It was half off, so it was only $2. It's just a linen cardigan, so nothing special, but it's longer and has pockets. And J. Jill linen like usually does pretty decent for me. Next up is another men's item. This is just an LL Bean, and I paid $5 for it. Men's like outdoor brands sell quickly for me, so I don't mind paying $5, especially because it's a size extra large. The condition is like brand new, and it's like a fleece, so I'm sure this will sell anywhere from like $25 to $30. This was a new to me brand, but it just looked like good quality. It's called The Reeds, and I didn't know that this was actually carried by J. Crew. I paid $3 for it. They like to staple on here, so it's gonna be really hard to see what the actual tag looks like. But it's just like a Fair Isle sweater. This one will probably sell for like $20, $25 at most. And then the last thing I picked up was a men's. I paid $7 for it, but it is a size large tall, and it's just this New York Giants like jacket, so I figure somebody will probably want that. And that was everything. So 3 stores, not much stuff, but at least I'll have stuff that I can list. It's 2 o'clock now, so I'm gonna run inside, do my shipping, and then head home and list this stuff. So today's video is very short and sweet. I hope you guys enjoy these types of videos. If you do, let me know and I'll continue to do them now that I have enough memory on my phone after deleting like 10,000 photos of clothing. So yeah, let me know. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, like this video, give me a thumbs up, follow me on Instagram, all that great stuff. So thanks for watching. Bye.